HOA, Karen called me a renter, but I built every home here. Karen stood on the sidewalk, arms crossed, lips pursed, her gaze locked on the man unloading tools from the back of his truck. Excuse me, she snapped, walking toward him like she owned the street. Are you supposed to be here? The man looked up. Yeah, that's my house, he said, pointing to the corner lot. Karen raised an eyebrow. Oh, I didn't realize renters were allowed to leave construction equipment out in the open. This is a private neighborhood. I'm not renting, he said calmly. I own the place. She scoffed. Well, even homeowners are expected to follow HOA standards. What she didn't know, what she didn't bother to ask, was that he had built every single house in the neighborhood. The fences, the driveways, the custom kitchens, and open floor plans. All his work. For the last year and a half, he and his crew had developed this community from the ground up. And now, after finishing the final home, he'd chosen to move in himself. But Karen didn't stop there. Over the next few weeks, the complaints started rolling in. He received violation letters for leaving his work boots on the porch, for parking his truck, clearly marked with his company logo, in the driveway, for construction noise, even though he was just hanging art on the walls. One morning, he spotted her snapping photos over his backyard fence. I'm documenting possible violations, she said flatly. He shook his head. I built that fence. I built your house. I built this whole neighborhood. But Karen didn't care. She was the self-appointed queen of the HOA, and she wasn't backing down. Then came the official notice, an HOA meeting with his property, Lot 27, listed on the agenda for violation review. He showed up, sat through the smug reading of his so-called infractions, and then stood. Quick question, he said to the board. Do any of you know who built your home? Silence. Then a voice from the back. Wasn't it Henderson Contracting? He nodded. I'm James Henderson. Gasps followed. Karen's face drained of color. I designed the blueprints, poured the concrete, oversaw every square inch of this place, including Karen's house. The room turned on her almost instantly. Turns out, he wasn't the only one she'd harassed. One family had been cited for having too many flower pots, another for letting their kids play with sidewalk chalk. By the end of the meeting, the HOA board had voted to suspend Karen's authority pending a review. She resigned soon after. James never brought it up again. He didn't need to. He kept his work boots on the porch for a full week, just because he could.